Hi, I'm Amber.
And I'm Corey.
And we're selling everything we own to travel to Europe. So if 2020 has taught us anything, it's that nothing is guaranteed. No job is guaranteed, and tomorrow's not promised. So if we want to go live our dreams, we should be doing it now while we're still relatively young. We don't have kids. We don't have anything that's tying us down to this area now.
Yeah, so we figured now's the best time for us to go out and try to travel and try to make it happen.
This dog wants to be on camera. I know you want to be on camera. So tell me how you got started in chess.
I started chess when I was 10 years old, and after about a year of practicing and playing regularly, I became the Florida State champion for elementary school students. And about 4 years after that, when I was in high school in 10th grade, I became the national USA high school champion. And then I quickly became a master after that. Around the age of 25, I became a FIDE master, and that's my highest chess title so far. The only two levels above that is international master, and then grandmaster is the ultimate title, which is my dream, to become a grandmaster. My highest FIDE rating is 2312. Anything over 2300 makes you a FIDE master. In order to become a grandmaster, you have to at least reach a FIDE rating of 2500, and then you also have to play in several tournaments and have grandmaster level performances in 3 separate tournaments.
So while Corey's pursuing his dream of becoming a chess grandmaster, I'm pursuing my dream of traveling the world and trying to see as many countries as I can before I die. I've lived abroad. I've lived in Japan and Thailand, and I've traveled to many other countries. This is Corey's first time being abroad, so it'll be an experience for both of us. Me as a seasoned traveler and him as a beginner, and I get to kind of watch him, you know, learn everything and see everything for the first time. And then there's a lot of countries that I've never been to that we get to see together for the first time. So 2020 has changed a lot for us. Corey has basically moved all of his lessons, private lessons, online. So he's going to continue to do that online when we're living abroad. And then I'm going to teach English online, as well as work on my photography and videography.
So the plan is we're selling everything we own in March, and we're moving to Europe in early June for the Teplis Open,
which is in Czechia, which is formerly known as the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
So then the plan from there is to go to the Dortmund Open in Germany, and there's a couple of other tournaments in June and July in Germany that we want to hit up. Obviously, these plans are not fixed because nothing is truly scheduled yet. With 2020, they had to cancel all the tournaments, and in 2021, they've only scheduled a couple.
Yeah, so our plans could still change again. They're not set in stone, but that's the main plan.
Our main goal is to try to spend the majority of our time in Eastern Europe, as that is where it's cheaper to live, and also there's just a bunch of chess tournaments there. The first Saturday tournaments in Budapest are really popular. There's also the lesser known third Saturday tournaments that they have in Montenegro and in Serbia. So I also play chess, obviously not at the same level as Corey does, but we're definitely going to work on my chess game as well, and I'm going to participate in some of the tournaments because the entry fee is so low, and they have, a lot of them have separate, you know, women prizes, so the top rated women, or they'll have mixed doubles prizes. So hopefully we'll be able to win a little bit of prize money. Probably not a lot, but a little bit of prize money if he can train me to be a much better chess player. Cheers! It's New Year's Day. We're at our favorite spot locally to drink. It's right on the water. It's very busy, so we picked the table furthest away from people. So the main reason that we're moving to Europe to pursue this Grandmaster goal, the reason it's easier to pursue this goal in Europe is because
we'll get to go to more tournaments than we would here in America because things are just cheaper there. I can probably play in about 4 times the amount of tournaments I would get to play here in America.
Like the entry fees are much cheaper, so The entry fees in Europe are about 30 to 40 euro per person. And if you're a grandmaster, and a lot of the times if you're an IM, so if you can become an international master, it's free to enter those tournaments. Whereas here, there's no FIDE rated tournaments in Florida, pretty much. And no?
They have some, but they only have the 5-round kind, which is not a norm tournament. So I can't get an IM norm or GM norm by going to the ones in Florida. So we would have to go to like Vegas, which we've done before.
Which is really expensive. So from Florida to Vegas, a round trip ticket for one person is $400 or $500. Probably cheaper right now, but they've canceled all the tournaments this year.
Per person, right?
Right, and then
so there's like $1,000 already.
Right.
And then there's an entry fee. Then there's 5 days at hotel.
Food,
so it comes out
entertainment.
to at least $2,000 to go to one tournament
Right.
for 5 days. But in Budapest, for example, we could probably go to like 4 tournaments over the course of a month for $2,000.
And rent there for an Airbnb is $500.
Probably less than $2,000 we could do 4 tournaments.
Oh, definitely less. So we'll make a separate video on what IM and GM norms mean and how you obtain those. And then I also want to make a video about, so we were talking about shipping our car, we're talking about buying a camper van, so doing a cost-benefit analysis of each of those, how much it's going to cost to ship our car, how much it's cost to live over there in general. So we're going to do a couple of videos. We have a lot of time before we leave, not a lot, we have like 6 months before we leave, so we obviously have to sell all of our things, sell his truck, possibly sell my car, move out of our apartment. I have to quit my job, and there's just a lot of stuff. So please stay tuned in our journey. We will be documenting all of our stuff all the way up until we leave. And then of course we hope to be a channel that focuses on chess tournaments but also travel.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.